Oh boy. I changed my angle. Hi. Hello, hello. Who's here? Natalia, Ramon, Bubba Dude. Hi, kids. I dropped my scalp off. Hang on. Wait, you're just going to have to look at stuff. Let's see what that does. Excuse you. Oh, can I sit here, please? Sir? Thank you. I know, but you... Hello. Hello. Hi, Sarah. How are y'all? Hi, everybody. Oh, I don't like my angle. It's weird. That little lump back there, by the way, is my... sorry for those of you who might get a little seasick. Look at that gorgeous specimen. Hey, bubs. Wait, are y'all sick? I know, honey. Did I make you all dizzy? Hi, Laura. Hello. He wants something. He needs so much. Hi, Natalia. Hi, Fred. Laura, Sarah. Hello, hello. Ramon, if you're still here, thank you for subscribing. I see you. I see you. I'm here. I heard you miss me. Here I go. Here I go. I'm here. I'm here. Yeah, pretty much. You know the drill. You're live. Oh, you must be here for me. This must be about me. I get so much attention. Oh, I swear. This little thing. This, look, I'll just hold him. He's fine. He's like a bird. All right. How is everybody? How are y'all? What's the happening, hot stuff? Oh, if I need to clean the... Oh, goody, gumdrops. Yeah. Yay. These are the only things. Everything else is filthy. Hello, darlings. Hi, kids. How is everybody? Y'all, we have a new moon in Cancer. Then we are also in Cancer season. Oops. I have 2 friends that have a birthday on the exact same day today. And they couldn't be more opposite of each other. They are so different. They are completely different from each other. I mean, they have some common core similarities, but I mean, birth charts, natal charts are real. Your son's birthday is today too. How funny. It's a very popular day. June 23rd is a very popular day. Boy, June Cancers are a different animal, aren't they? They are a different animal. They're pretty interesting. June Cancers are very interesting. That's all I have to say about that. What a small world. Today was your mom's birthday? Oh my gosh, Sarah. Wow. See, isn't that weird? It is so weird. These little bursts of synchronistic days. And tomorrow is Kevin's birthday. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So busy. So busy. Mine, gosh, mine's in a couple of weeks. I'll probably work. I'll probably go to work. I start a new job on Wednesday. I'm so excited. Woohoo! Ready to start earning some shmoney, start paying back some of this money I borrowed. I need to borrow like another, my poor parents. I think if I could borrow another 5 to 6, that'll float me until I can start earning checks. And then I was thinking, I was like, should I just like sign over a majority of my checks for the next 6. My first 6 paychecks are just like huge chunks are gonna go to paying off stuff. I've got a lot of stuff in place. I'm so excited that I'm finally undoing all of my mistakes, not only emotionally, not only mentally, not only spiritually, but financially. Um, my commitments, all of my commitments, I'm finally getting to honor those. And that's a part of karma, y'all. Honoring your karmic commitments of something you agreed to do, seeing it through. So, yeah, you can run, but you can't hide. So anyway, it feels good though. It feels good to have accountability, to truly dive in and face everything and look at it for what it is and not try to keep pretending and not to keep trying to chase, but to really look at something realistically and put a plan in action in order to correct it and then still work towards the end goal. My neighbors are rude. There's a guy sitting outside. How many guys watch Love Island? I guess on Netflix it's unedited. So he's basically watching like a reality, I guess, mature adult, whatever. I don't know. But he's over there watching, I guess, Love Island on Netflix outside with a subwoofer speaker. And that's his dog. I've let my dog answer a few times and just I don't quiet her a whole lot. But he's pretty rude. You've never seen it. It's very 3D, I guess. I don't know. It's being advertised like crazy on the on Bravo and stuff. I recognize the host. You just messaged some others, so hopefully they'll be here shortly. Well, thank you, Frederick. You are, should I ever get big and popular, I will consider you from my promotion team. Your girlfriends love it and tell you about it. See, I know it's a popular show and like it's trash TV and stuff. I know because I have my own little guilty pleasures. I like Below Deck is one of my guilty pleasures, and just because it's service industry and I know it so well, I'm very very good at that. Top Shelf is a good one. The Competing Cooks, that's another one I like to watch. Just reality. We'll use that term loosely. Is my guilty pleasures, where I'll go. I did get really into, don't judge me, the Real Housewives franchise, but now the only one I will ever dip back into and watch for fun is the Atlanta one because the Atlanta ladies are funny, dude. I love their one-liners and their quips and stuff. They're hilarious. I tune into them for a laugh because they will roast the crap out of each other, and it is funny. It is funny the way they say things. Anyway, okay, buddy. You've been cute long enough. Mama's got to work, babe. You know I kicked you out of here earlier. Mommy's got to work. All right, there goes my jet engine. I'll never be big. Oh, that's funny. I gained 10 whole pounds when I left my last situation. I finally am eating healthier. I'm finally sleeping really well. Able to meditate regularly. Able to actually work at my problems and not have to survive my problems. It's awesome. It's been amazing. And I feel so darn healthy. Confirmation. I feel so darn healthy. He said, no. So funny. Popular, yeah. One of these days. All right. I needed to gain the experience. That's all. I needed it for a reason, apparently, and it was to just freaking lock it in. Lock it in. It's not real. Love is not real. Self-love and love of purpose is real. We can love each other, but completion and experiencing love from another for you to sustain a relationship, it's not real. Woo. Anyway, I will find a better way to articulate it moving forward, but there's been some major realizations that I've had that have helped me to totally put everything into perspective and really understand it for what it is instead of trying to create the fantasy of what it's, been portrayed as. Oh, she's so smart. Queen of Pentacles. She's so smart. Tower. Four of Swords. Okay. Yep. You gotta hit rock bottom to figure it out. Two swords, four swords. I recently I've been studying, I'm always studying tarot because you can never really know. I mean, I guess there's a point where you can really be very well versed, but there was a different depiction taken of this. This is like a black or white. It either this, A or B, there is no other option, right? There is no gray, but in reality, there is a lot of gray. There's a lot of other options. There's a way to meld possibilities, but that Two of Swords says that you can't see it. You're just locked. You're locked in. You're locked in. It's either this or this. And so there's been this consideration of different, of, what happens after the tower. We just kind of pick ourselves up and go, what the heck just happened? How did that happen? And how do I never go through that again? Right? Think of the night after you have a really big party night. You're like, oh my God, I'm never doing that again. Or you go through a really crazy experience with somebody, but you love them like mad, and you're just like, I am so done with them. But then, you have to have that breakdown in order to build it back up. So there's a consideration here. Queen of Pentacles is just about supporting self, receiving support, receiving a lot of stability. And this is about you receiving a lot of value from your experience. Queens receive. The Pentacles are about value. This is about something taking time for you to truly see it for what it is. And I think you're starting to understand that there's a different clarity about the direction forward. After those moments, here's the Empress. I gained a lot. We all gain a lot. Which I want to look at. I tried to do a members only reading today. I don't know how successful it was. I can't even see it because I'm not a member. It only lets me look at 3 minutes of it. So I started doing those to start working on my member only readings. It was a Cancer reading because we're in Cancer season. Happy birthday, us. So I did past person, current long-term connection, and a new connection if you're open to dating or if somebody's caught your eye or something like that. And then I did Aries through Pisces, one card with a clarifier per sign all the way through for Cancer. So I don't know if y'all saw it. You only saw 3 minutes? Uh-oh. It said it was uploading. So I don't know if that's another nefarious tactic of my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is acting out like a bratty little toddler. It is throwing a fit. It kept spinning while live. Boo! See, that's not good. I'm going to give it a day and see what it does. It tells me a lot, though. I mean, I may be kind of locked when it comes to this. So lucky you. Live stream on YouTube. I believe. Has anybody had an issue with my connection coming up? And through this discovery, I'm realizing that the only thing I am able to do with my Wi-Fi is to go live on YouTube for you guys. Yay! It's like having a first world problem. Oh, you poor babies. No issues yet? Baller, dude. Okay, this is it. Universe is just giving us to each other. And I'm here for it. Awesome. Let's do a big old reading then. Let's do a spread. Let's do a tree of life. We'll look at a general overall tree of life. What are we looking at? What are you looking at? Not tonight. It's great. Today was okay. So that might have something to do with the fact that it was like 1,000,000 degrees today. And my booster was probably just sitting up there baking like a potato chip. So, oops, because it's the sun's been down for a minute. I think I found the formula. If I am going to go live, it's got to be at nighttime. Is the right time. Night and day. Baby. Hi, Ramon. I almost said Raymond. I almost called you Raymond. Does anybody call you Raymond? You don't have a Y in there. So they can't call you Raymond. It's Ramon. Right. Castaneda. Castaneda. Yes, I got it. There it is. Come on, guys. A dog carrier to put the booster in? I don't know. I was thinking of putting a little tiny. That's your cousin, Roman? Oh, I used to date a Roman a long time ago. Roman. Interesting. I dated a Roman a long time ago. For a while, I really thought we were going to do stuff. Interestingly, he's married with kids and follows me on Facebook, but we're not friends. I'm like, what are you doing here? What are you looking at? What's going on? Heat warnings. Yeah, the heat is on, baby. The heat is on. On the streets. I'm old. Yeah, I was thinking of putting a little umbrella over it. Like I could like have this little lever that like makes it go up so it covers it, and then like at night or during storms I could like drop it down, and so it's not covering it like that. Was the my cuisine Ramon, and I'm Ramon, and your grandmother was Roman. Oh wow, it's a family name. Interesting. Okay. Lee is a family name in my family. So I'm Cody Lee. There's a Kaylee, Ashley. Yeah. Lee's in my family. Cute. Fun for you. All the elders had Lee in their names. So look on Amazon and see if there is something better than what I have and let me know. I don't have anything. I'm in the sunshine. But here, listen, I'm only this way for until the 15th, and then for 3 whole months I'm going to be at my mom's apartment again. So I'll be off a router. So this won't be a problem for anything. I'll be like instant uploads. Those were the days when I would upload a video and it would be ready to go before I could get done typing. I was like, golly, gee willikers. That is some lightning speed, dude. I could do their advertisements. I could, man, I was living it up. So I cannot wait for those days. So my live streams were like rocking and rolling. Everything was lightning fast. You don't hear the thingamajobber. Oh, a better booster? It was lightning, dude. It was so fast. The booster's really good though. Honestly, the booster's like a really good booster. It's one of those. It's like a little antenna nub, and then it's got a box that comes in here that brings the single. Not only does it like bring the single into my rig, but it gets it inside the rig through the metal. So I have a little device with a cord on it. You are just look at, he's got both feet up. Look at how he's sitting, y'all. Look. He's got both feet in the air and he's cleaning one of his toes. So he's sitting like this, cleaning a foot. I've called him out, so he's laying down. I have a jetpack with Verizon, and I have the best jetpack that there is. I have the Pro. It's the MX Pro. I don't know. It's the most expensive. I got the top of the line everything. Trust me, I've got a traveling studio here, so being able to do what I do is amazing. It's a miracle. I have a pretty developed, but outside of building like a news truck with a tower that goes way up in the air, just like those dorks in the news trucks drive around in, I just got to kind of deal with it. But the heat, I believe, is just kind of like melting the little receiver nub. Anyway, I think that's it. So if I just had a little like cover over the nub, that might help, like a little umbrella just to shade it. If it had shade. When I get up under the trees in my next spot, I'm hoping it's going to be better, but we're going to be further away from a tower. So I'm trading one for the other, but that's only going to be a week. And then I'm back here for 2 weeks, and then I'm back at my mom's apartment. So this will all be moot for 3 months. And then I'll be back in this for 6 more weeks, and then back at my mom's apartment for a couple months while they travel. So it's not really like, I mean, I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think I got it. Like, I just, it's the heat, the location. Um, yeah, it is what it is. Trust me. I've been working at this for a year. The solution, well, I've probably put in about a year's worth of work on trying to figure it out, but the solution is what it is now, with a few more little minor additives. We have looked into the the satellite one. What's that one? Next, what is it? Skylink or whatever. Is it Skylink? Is that it? It sounds like something from a movie. Sounds like something from Star Wars or something. Anyway, we looked into that one. It's garbage. It doesn't work in the weather. Like if the weather is bad, it won't work. And we're talking like rain, not even like a severe storm. Four of Swords again. It just came out on the last deck too. Four of Swords, Four of Swords. So peaceful. Just thinking about things, getting a lot of rest. Honey, that is what I have been doing. Child, I have been getting so much rest. Like I haven't been able to get online, and so I have really been taking advantage of this because I know I'm about to be just hitting the ground running, right? So when you know this is coming, the preparatory time beforehand, getting all the sleep and all the naps in you can, getting yourself nice and organized, getting yourself really kind of situated to be very busy, to adjust to your new life, to adjust to your new schedule and stuff, to plan for where you're headed next, for what you're doing. Three of Pentacles. And High Priestess fell out and it flipped over into the reverse. When the High Priestess reverses, this is meaning that you're not really trusting your intuition. You're questioning your intuition a lot. Do any of y'all question your intuition? Do you not trust your downloads you're getting? That was me in the beginning. In the beginning, I couldn't decipher between my analytical thinking brain and my intuitive downloads. Hi, Delaney. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Welcome in, doll. You're just scared. Scared of what? How are you, sweetie pie? What's happening? Uh, am I? Ooh. Ace of Wands and the counterpart to the High Priestess, the Hierophant. This is a lot of inspiration coming from your spiritual team, from your wisdom, from things you have learned, from your societal understanding. There's this new way of processing this information, and so you're not quite there yet. It's about connecting the dots. What I was doing, were you called out, girl? I am so sorry. My bad. Good, babe. You better work. Mostly the juggle of two jobs. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be, yeah. So there's the preparatory right before that, girl. Girl, yes. So during this time I have like just gotten ready. I'm just ready. You know what I mean? And I'm getting rid of things that I know are old, that are tying me to the old. I'm energetically cord cutting. I am soothing myself, getting myself calm, because I'm dealing with a lot of heavy stuff, right? So if everything's heavy building up to it, so you just try to be as light as possible to have that balance so that you can approach it with a very balanced energy, right? Coming in with this can do attitude of a focus of gratitude and a sense of humility, a sense of honor as well, honor of being chosen to take on this much responsibility. A lot of times we get very complacent with the trust that people put in us to operate at that type of level and that type of capacity. It's not for the weak to be able to handle that much, to do that much while simultaneously being a human, everything that encompasses, right? So just being a human alone some days feels like a very big, real struggle. And you need to call on your forces and all of your resources and everything you got in your arsenal to help you make through. Yeah. So loading yourself up on top of that is just, some days it's just, oof, you're just wondering, you know? All my children are here. You had a poop day? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Somebody has a case of the Mondays. Office space just popped into my head so big. Corporate accounts payable, Nina speaking. Just a moment. Corporate accounts payable, Nina speaking. Just a moment. Did you have a case of the Mondays? I'll tell you what is the thing? There is a new moon approaching, and we just dipped into Cancer. Don't blame it on us, Cancers. We're just the messengers of the things you've been hiding on your feelings. We're not the actual message. Let's see here. Let me look at it. I'm going to the astro charts. Oh, that's my mom's birth chart. Oops. Yeah, I'm going to look at my mom's chart. It's fun. I was talking to her earlier, explaining some things. I was like, well, mom, it has to do, you've got a stellium and Aquarius. So this is the way it is. That's just, she was like, what does that mean? I was like, well, it's a very heavy influence. It's all encompassing. Anyway, it was a cute conversation, my mama. She's fun. I was working on her because I don't got enough to do, right? All right, the daily. Where are we at? Oh, we got Pluto in Aquarius is our current retrograde. Sun in Cancer happened on the 20th, so we are dipped into that. The moon. Okay, yeah, it's in Cancer. It's going to be... It's in Gemini right now. It's going to be in Cancer starting tomorrow, or the 25th. The 27th is the new moon, is the actual new moon. So we've got a lot of that emotional stuff churning up. Where's Mars doing? Mars is usually like the what the heck? Ha, it's in Virgo. Mars is in Virgo right now. Lots of ego. Lots of ego and lots of inability to handle criticism right now with Mars and Virgo. Mars and Virgo is, you already know everything you have a really good sense and an acute focus on, what works and what doesn't work. So having somebody else come along and help you with that is just like, it's unnecessary. It is not helpful at all. It's unwarranted at times. So we get into this kind of like the kind of energy where people be bringing opinions you didn't ask for. This is encompassing of, like micromanaging. It's that same premise of somebody like micromanaging you or mansplaining something. Sorry, Fred. Fred could never, but when something's and Ramon, sorry, dudes. Sorry, my guys. But it's the equivalent of like mansplaining. I know, totally. Oh my gosh, Fred. I know. Let me read you guys. We had a poopy day, Natalia, Sarah, and Natalia going through it. Oh my gosh, you guys are so stinking sweet. The nonsense, yes. Delaney's already in Tuesday. Screw you, Monday, she says. I'm out of here. Fred's still sitting in a week of muck. A week of muck. muck of a week. Bless him. Bless him. Your heart hangs heavy though. So it's, you when you give big, you get back. You know what I mean? And when you're so open and you're so raw, you're very susceptible to a lot of people's gobbledygook. You're going to learn, Fred, some very strong boundaries. This is going to teach you some very powerful, very protective boundaries, and you're going to find your strength in that of 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 self-preservation. You'll find a lot of power in that. It's something my medium told me when I first started getting into all this world, was a warning that it's a very misleading world, the world of spiritualism, and not everybody is your friend. It's a place where everybody speaks very warm and fuzzy talk of friendly nature, but it's coming from a lot of people who are not doing the work. And so it's being used as a way to attract and to draw in and to familiarize people with others instead of being utilized and implemented in their lives. Okay. So this is people who talk, the big game, but don't walk the walk. They're talking the talk, but they're not walking the walk. And these are people who hurt other people instead of being accountable or having the ability to conflict resolve. And that's just human nature. That's a big chunk of people, especially in the world of tarot. It's so sad. It's very sad how egoic and restrictive such an inclusive community is supposed to be. It's sad. It's kind of how I feel about how religion is the bastardization of spiritualism. What online tarot has done to spiritualism is kind of a bastardization of the intention of it. So oh my gosh, and don't get me started on the people with their candles and the stuff. I got people coming in asking me if they should spend $500 or $600 on a candle cleansing from another reader. Warning, your daughter has something on her and this candle's the only thing to get it off. I'm like, that is fear mongering. There should be laws against that. There should be a law against that about teaching you fear and acting as if they are the gatekeeper of your freedom of that energy, when planting the idea of the energy came from that person. It should be illegal. You would never have known that. And so the way negativity works is that somebody gives you the idea of it, you find a way to attach it to yourself, and then you start feeding it with your own fear, your own thoughts, and your own energy, therefore self-sabotaging and taking it on and creating it, because we're very powerful manifestors. And these people know that, and they're taking advantage of people in a very weak state of mind. That should be illegal. What people are doing to people in this community, it hurts me. It makes me angry. It makes me want to be very finger pointy. It makes me want to point a lot of fingers and pull people to the carpet. And this is why I'm going to get my education and documentation to back up what I'm saying. So I got the little light. I can't read y'all. You know how God got jokes, Cappy Stellium and a triple water. Oh God, my mama is like all air and Capricorn, but it's all in the fourth house. So it's all very heavily like family and love and emotion centered, which those are like none of that. Aquarius and Capricorn is none of emotion centered, but all the houses that everything was placed in is just kind of like I'm like, wow, that's interesting. No wonder you're so stable. No wonder you're so balanced. What's that like? I'm going to sit over here and be all kinds of peanut butter and a little bit of jelly. You're attached to the physical stuff. You can claim it and release all that physical stuff too, Frederick. Revenue rising, girl. Ramon, strike one. Just kidding. You pay attention or else. No, I'm just kidding. Point the elbow. I got some pointy elbows. Girl, if I point my elbows at you, you're going to think I'm pointing at you. Look at that thing. Look at that point right there. If I point this thing at you, you're going to think it's a giant finger shaming you. Nobody in this world will make fun of me more than myself. I'm better at it than anyone else, too. Everyone else is mean about it. I'm good at it. It takes talent to be funny where everyone agrees that it's funny. If there's only one person laughing, that's called bullying. Just FYI. It takes skill. It takes practice. Okay. Use that as a weapon. I'm telling you, that's what I'm like. I'll be like, come on. I'm telling you. No, I know how to throw a punch with my whole body weight in it. I do. And I'm 6 foot tall, so it's a very big wingspan. I don't like to fight, but I know how to fight. I've been to jail, y'all. So don't let this sweet demeanor fool you. I will hurt you badly if I need to. Mm-hmm. Oh, and I got bullied a lot in middle school. I've been in like 2 fights in middle school. She's scrappy. Class is bully. I know, right? Not the bullying. Oh my gosh. You guys, I want to put the camera on my neighbor. Yeah, he's totally watching Love Island outside. He's a grown man. Golly pterodactyl, not the pterodactyl. That's awesome. Does that mean you're a big fan of the Jurassic World stuff? I am so sick and tired of all these repeat movies, and they're like, this brand new movie, and I'm like, it's a remake. You just found new ways to produce CGI and want to show off this new trick. So you're taking an old theme, an old story, and just doing it again. I'm so sick of these movies. I'm so sick. They're like, this new movie. I'm like, that is not new. Maybe your effects are new, maybe a little bit extra. Anyway, a dude watching Love Island. Yep. He's not down, Dusty. I am not sus about my neighbor. No, I'm not sus about him. He's a dude. Yeah, he's totally watching Love Island. It's because it's all these like scantily clad women like doing things and sleeping with dudes. So that's why he's watching. You want me to ask him? I can just open my window and have a full-on conversation with him. Hey, I think he's single. He looks probably my age or younger, probably like in his 30s or 40s. We don't judge. No. I mean, don't even come over here and look at my recorded list. You'll be like, seriously? Like, yeah. Yes. It's my guilty pleasures. We're so, I love it. Ramon, down bestie. You're funny. You're so funny. You fight dirty, then you feel bad about it later. That's funny. I do. I have a little rage regret. I do, because once you get it all out, then of course you're going to feel better. And anybody with empathy and compassion is going to just be like, all right, see what happens when you poke the bear? Don't back me into a corner. Don't do it, and then you just want to come out and explain, and this is how not to have that happen again. If you don't like it, then here's how not to go there. A real jerk would just walk away and let you figure it out on your own. So I am a Rosie. Yeah, I ask him, hello? What you watching? Why? Why are you watching it? You have zero romance? I'm telling you. Oh my gosh, I know. Girl, me too. Me too. I feel kind of asexual, actually. I feel a little asexual. Yeah, the moon card. I'm just confused about all of it. I'm really kind of disillusioned. I'm really disillusioned by the whole idea of any of it, honestly. That's why I'm in love with my purpose right now. I'm in love with my purpose, self-love. Yeah, that's what I'm focusing on. What is you? Where I'm going with it? Where I'm headed in life for my whole life, for myself. Yeah, the idea of all that's that look, Cancer. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. That's me. I'm gonna put my security camera out. Wear the thong to have a place to put that tip. Oh yeah. No, the banana hammock, as it's also known. You'll know about the banana hammock. It's very popular. That is a very popular thing in Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Hawaii. Yes, the banana hammock. Self love, of course. Working independently. That's it. Yeah, there's that too. I am an independent contractor. Yeah. I require W-9s and 1099s to have access here. The butt floss? Could be. Depends. There is G string. There is thong. There is, what else is there? There was the butterfly. The little tiny shorts I wore at Hooters were called dolphins. So, but when I was at the club, they had G strings, thongs, and then there was the butterfly. It's just like a tiny little like triangle at the top, and then it goes in. Aren't these the best chats ever? So today's underwear talk. Today's dun study. Dun. You Googled the banana hammock? How was it? Did you enjoy the ride? Your Google now is going to be so dirty. Ooh. She Googled the banana hammock. You better clean your browser, girl. You wasn't, internet wasn't big in your day. I know, right? I know. We had to do it the hard way, Fred. The manual way. Oh God, it's so difficult. 5 of Wands. Okay, y'all are funny. On the work computer, fantastic. Fantastic. You're gonna get called in the Lumberg's office. Lumberg. No judges. No. Not my friends. We're all friends here. If you can't say it here, then get out of here. Then beat it. No. It would be untelling the video. I know. Oh my God. No, totally. This is why I feel so bad for people who get bullied nowadays, because at least there's no record. There's no record of my buffoonery. And I mean, I do have some now. I do have my old photo album. Oh my God, y'all. I have my old photo album and this thing. Because you remember the Fun Savers? Not a ton of Fun Savers. I got some proof of me being gnarly party girl. It won't even come out. Anyway, it's probably for the best. It's very telling. I had a lot of fun. In the 90s. The 90s, the late 90s are kind of a blur. The early 2000s are a big blur, a major blur. Late 90s, early 2000s. I'm like, oh yeah. Wait, what was his name? It's funny. It's kind of fun. It's okay. I like it. I got people reaching out to me and like, oh, I know you. And I'm like, oh, I don't remember you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't remember you. They remember me. Okay. Come here, you. Get back here. Squirg. Blurg. Bold. Oh, not the dancing. Working in the office on your own. Good. That's why I was like, clean your browser, girl. Scars. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes, those fantastic voyages. Mm-hmm. Girl. I was a party girl, a rave girl. Yeah, after party girl. I was a club kid, like hardcore club kid, like all the clubs all the time. I had a friend that had a limo service, and we would take the limo out all the time. Not a friend, an acquaintance. I had access to a limo. Let's just put it that way. I had access to a limo. Me and a bunch of strippers in a limo. It was fun. Yay, the 90s. And we did. And we did. Boy, did we. Oh my God. It was, yeah, mini concerts. I slept in the trunk of my car one weekend for Blockbuster Rock Fest. Did Lollapalooza 96. That was a weekend festival. I don't remember where we slept. Did we sleep? hmm. Hmm. Anyway. All right. Let's do to today. Let's look at the tree of life. Let's do a tree of life spread. Just because let's technically read some freaking cards. Yes, let's do it. What the hell? What the hell? Let's read some cards. Let's look at a tree of life. Your situation. Yes, you. Do you all go? Huzzah. Your situation. Uh-oh. Cinco cups. 5 of cups. It's a mood. We're having a moment. 5 is temporary. It's a brief passing moment. This is focusing on, what you don't have anymore. What's not coming with you. What can't come with you. What won't come with you. What doesn't make sense anymore. Okay? So there's a focus on that. But this is a change, and this is a very temporary moment. 5s are change. Minor arcana is a blip on the radar. It's an opportunity to heal is what it is. It's just dependent upon how you look at it. Okay? It's on you. It always is. What are your responsibilities? Let's go down here. What are your responsibilities? Ooh, you better get your booty on out the door and hit it. Don't sit in lack mentality very long. Don't stay there. Process your emotions. Move through them so that you can release them. There's a lot to be said about the Knight of Swords coming after the 5 of Cups. It's just a moment. I just keep focusing on that. This too shall pass. And once it does, I feel like you're going to start to really see some very quick momentum. But this is about once you get past it, once you turn around and focus on the cups you do have left, the emotional investments that are worth focusing on, then you'll start to see some real momentum, some real traction happening. What are your limitations with that lack mentality? Probably your goal setting. When it's in page form, this is the idea. Okay, this is the talking stages. This is the creation. This is maybe telling people, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this. There might be a little bit of angst surrounding your ability to show some real stability with your speaking, with your talking. So it's about getting the results to start to show. And I still feel like things are getting in that developmental stage. These are regal cards coming out. So we're getting into the court cards where things start to feel a little bit more possible. These are action cards. It's still in motion. These are not kings and queens, which are sitting and seeing results and providing results and receiving results. It's not about that. This is the action. This is the movement. So I do feel like you don't stay in stagnation very long. You don't sit in that feeling too long. It's not a comfortable place. At least not for my collective, not for my core collective. We operate at a higher vibration. But the goal setting is something that you have to look forward to. It's just a matter of starting to implement things to see the results happen. What supports you? Y'all so strong, you so brave, and you are important. You is kind, you is smart, and you is important. That's what supports you, your courage, your ability to tame anything with compassion, with kindness, with that base human emotion of love that we all are naturally resonant in, whether you like to admit it or not. However much anything has hurt you, that has put it down deep into the ooey gooey center of you, and you have all those hard candy shells and ice levels protecting and guarding it, right? This is about nurturing it and being protective over it and being able to conquer anything with that base level of compassion and love, nurture, the care, the genuine care of your well-being, the genuine care of the effort that you've put in so far and the desire to see better results. That's what that strength card is. The ability to push forward, the ability to push on, the drive to keep on picking yourself up, dust yourself off, and try again. Because you can dust it off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again. Try again. Because at first you don't succeed. Come on, Aaliyah. What opposes you? Who are your ops? My ops linking up. I'm like, what in the... Oh. If you scared, then just say that enough is enough. Oh. I love her. I don't care what anybody says. No one will ever make me hate Cardi B. I love her. Did y'all hear my new anthem released a couple of days ago? Called Outside. Oh, I've been cuffed up too long. Let me remind. Oh, she said, what opposes you? 7 of Pentacles. I think it's the patience. I think it's the ability to get the results. You know what I mean? I think that a lot of you, if you're not seeing the results quick enough, you're kind of starting to get a little manic, a little panicked, and starting to plant some more seeds real fast to see if those don't take a little bit faster, those don't produce the results that you're looking for. A lot of us get a little anxious here. And so the opposition is waiting for the results to come forward. Okay. That's kind of opposing you here. What are your achievements thus far in life? Your achievements thus far. Uh-oh, 10 of Swords. Well, you know what not to do. That's the good thing about the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords is there's really no place to go but up. You know what I mean? This is about having a lot of experience in what doesn't work, who's not for you, what not to do, what not to believe, what not to trust. This is the realization of the world around us. It's a harsh realization, but it's a necessary one. And it's not about looking at it as an ending of the way you are. It's an ending to the naivety, the ending of the innocence that was susceptible to receiving lies, betrayal, deceit, chase. Okay. My neighbors are distracting me, dude. I'm about to blare my radio. We're going to have a little war. I'm going to load my rig up with subwoofers. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a bunch of 15s. Yeah, I'll just load this thing with 15s and just blast everybody. Oh, is it loud neighbor time? I get to play. I'm not spiteful. Okay. What is your relationships? What is the attractions? What is coming in for you? Ooh, magician. So this is why you keep going. This is why you're able to just pick the pieces up and go again. The magician is so smart, so resourceful, so capable. They have everything. The magician has the pentacle, the cup, the sword, the wand, and spirit. A lot of people forget that fifth element. The fifth element is your connection to the divine, your ability to trust the process, trust the method, trust the timing, trust the experience. So, as anxious as you get, as pressed as you are, because the responsibilities with the Knight of Swords just feels like you're maybe a little bit tired of starting over again, which is great. This is great momentum to help you to lock in those lessons. And that's what these swords are. This is a lot of truth being revealed in a not so nice way. And a lot of times it takes us to hear it in a way that we can finally get it and lock it in. Many times, if it's a warm and fuzzy story, we're going to remember bits and pieces of it, but nothing's going to lock it in like something that has a major impact. That major impactful situation, experience, circumstance, whatever, is going to lock it in for life. You could relive it at any moment, pull it out like a file, and tell that story over and over again and never miss a detail and never, ever, ever sway from the way it was said. Those are the experiences that are locked in for life. Doesn't matter how long, doesn't matter how who you're talking to, the story doesn't change because that's locked, right? But that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it, is that's, kind of the last time you're going to deal with that shit again. That's the last. You ain't never going to pull that on me ever again. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you got. I don't care what it's coming with. Lesson clocked. I'm looking at my cheat sheet. Health, work, communication. You. Bing. Now, here's a little story of cups to tell. Sorry. The Knight of Cups. About three bad brothers, so well. It started way back in history with me, MCA, and my team. So this is about there's more of a flow with the cups. The cups is emotional. This is an emotional outpouring. This is almost about beginning to fall in love with this path. This is about pouring yourself, your heart and soul into things that you genuinely can feel yourself emotionally connecting to, that feels worth continuing to go towards. I feel like a lot of you are starting to redirect your focus to not what has to be done, but what do you want to do? Not what do you have to do. What do you want to do? Where are you being called? What's hidden from you? 10 of Wands. Oh boy. What's hidden from you? I believe there's a lot of heavy things that weigh on you. I believe you've taken on a lot of this as a responsibility to probably prove to a lot of people that you get it, maybe to show a lot of people from your past who helped you learn these lessons that not only did you learn this lesson, but you have, you know, taken it upon yourself to recreate and reinvent yourself from it. A lot of you are kind of chasing this image this picture in your mind, right? We all think of it. The day that they will eat their heart out. They will rue the day they ever did that to you, right? That's kind of what this is. This is taking it on um, as your own personal responsibility to do everything you can to rise above what was, making it your own personal mission. I think you're hiding that from a lot of people. This is the fuel in your tank. This is the fire in your pit. This is the air in your bellows. I'm so glad I remembered that word. I was thinking of it in my head. I was thinking of like the fanny thing. And I was thinking, what's the accordion fan that makes fire go big? And it was a bellow. My guide is just going, bellow. I was like, thank you. I'm officially a geek. Such a nerd. They help me so much, like nerd out. The way my guides make me sound so intelligent, the way they know things and they remember things and just drop them in and write them at the exact right moment. I'm like, thank you. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, guardians. Trust the process, baby. Mexican restaurant headline music ruled out both of your. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Live music. Yeah. Oh, man. And the Mexican restaurants, no, I love. Now, there is no party like a Latino party. Like, damn, if they aren't 24 freaking hours long. It is a 24-hour. I need to be on something to be in it. I'm not, and if I'm not on something, I ain't into it. I don't want to hear it. I don't know where that energy comes from. I don't know. Like it is a miracle because it's nothing but alcohol and food. It's like alcohol and food fueling that. I would be face down in the grass, but they are like it's literally a 24-hour party. It's funny. Accordions are fun. I know they are fun. They're fun. It makes me think of a circus. I don't know why. Okay. Okay. What's the future? What's your future? What's the outcome? No, 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 no. 2 hours. I know. That's a lot. I know. Girl, you got to. Oh, your future's so bright, you gotta wear shades. I'm getting good grades. My future's so bright, I gotta wear shades. Da, 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 da. Look at how far you come. Look at how far you come. Five of Cups, the Sun card. It's my mom. Y'all want to say hi to my mom? Hi, Mom.
Hi.
We're on live.
Hello. Oh no. Okay.
Hi.
Call me after. Hi everybody. No big deal.
Everybody said hi, Mom.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
We'll talk later.
I'll call you right back. Well, I'm almost done here a little bit. I'll call you right back.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Look at where you ended. The Sun card. You started from the bottom. Now we're here. Look at you. Look at you. Look. Stick with me, kid. It's all about sharing energy with food. Like I mean, it's too much. Es demasiado. ¿Está bien? Demasiado. Demasiada fiesta, demasiado beberse, demasiado comidas, demasiado música. ¿Verdad? Sí. Yes. I mean, yeah. And girl, I'm telling you, this last time, after this last mistake recovery that I just went through, my bounce back was like a brand new basketball, girl. I was like, watch me. Watch me implement every single thing I teach in real time and show you all how it's done. I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you a very public BS situation and how I turned this around. And I'm still going. Not only have I turned it around 3 months later, I have processed, I have redirected myself, and now I have a plan forward. I spoke with financial advisors. I've done a ton of healing. I've got a future plan. I've got a way that encompasses my healing along the way. I have done a lot of work with a life coach. I have a lot of really good things. Really, really good things. I'm so excited. Y'all watch. It's going to be so good. So good. It's your personal mission. It's your personal mission. You fall so in love with this. You fall so in love with this that it just, the more you take on, it's just like the better you feel, the bigger you feel, the more accomplished you feel. Learning so much, balancing yourself, having your choice of new directions moving forward. 10-10. Perfect. Is perfect. Huzzah. I know, right? Hi, Mom. Un demasiado bien tiempo. Ay, Dios. Ay, que mando, güey. It's nunca, nunca fin. Nunca. Mm, 909. Started from the bottom, now we're here. What is that, Fat Joe? No. Oh, nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Yeah, that was that one. What's going on tomorrow? 11:40 the night. We're coming. Delaney, we are on our way. You just keep shining that light for the future, girl. We're coming for it. You keep showing us where to go. We're coming right behind you, baby. Just like the Americans do. We're running on your heels. Wait for us. Wait for me. Me too. Got a cash deposit of 111 at the same time. Cute. Hey. Okay. Okay. I'll be on your way home at that time. Okay. Oh, is this the second job, Natalia? Boy, I gotta move my rig tomorrow. Fun. It'll be good. I want to wash my rig so bad. I want to go to a place and get it washed, but I can't do it yet. I'm definitely gonna wash it before I put it in storage for show. No, I see. See. That's all I got. Uh-huh. Yeah, huh? Oh, I know, right? Totally. Totally warn us, girl. Oh, your vacation is ending tomorrow. I'm so sorry. On your way home. Boo. Boo. Well, it's got to end sometime. That's why they call it vacation. And so you can work hard to start getting the next one in order. I'd like to go to a beach. All right. I need to go to a beach. That's what I need. I want to go sit in the sand, and I want the sand to exfoliate my body and then go into the ocean and let the salt soak into me and just completely lift up my spirits. I want to be surrounded by my little fishy friends. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. The fish were so drawn to me. It was like exciting and scary all at the same time. It was so exciting. I kept screaming my head off, and the person I was with goes, shh. I'm like, I'm freaking out. They're touching me and they're following me. And there's a lot of them. And I was like, ah! And he's like, shh. Because when you scream, your voice carries on the water. And there's a ton of people in the water. So if you're freaking out, people are like, God, is she dying? Is something killing her? And it's like, no, just fish nipping at my feet or touching my legs, or I mean, I was weirded out. Does that happen a lot? I don't get to the ocean very much, but every time I've been, it's been some sort of animal encounter. Always a crab, jellyfish. When I went down to Galveston that one time, they were every freaking where. They were all over the beach. It was wild. This was like fish and fish and fish and fish and fish. Like I was just sitting in the shallow part, like digging for seashells, and they're just like hanging out like all around. Like a big old school of them just sitting with me. Is that, it's not, it doesn't happen? Is that not where I don't know. I'm going to go as often. Live 5 minutes away from the beach, but it's wintertime. Oh, that's so nice to be that close, girl. That's my dream. I want to live in the woods with a path to a beach behind a waterfall. Can you see it? It's going to be magical. I love it. And then I'll have unicorns that stand guard over the path. The fish run away from you? No. Girl, I'm running away from the fish. I'm like, ah! It's a sight. No. Oh no. Oh my gosh, no. I can't. It's so crazy. It's too much. It's too much. It was a lot. And then when we swam out to the bank, oh my God, there was like a huge school. And it just swarmed all around. I was like, what is happening? Are they running from something? Are they swimming away from something? And they're just like leaping out of the water. And dude I was with just grabbed one out of thin air, and he's sitting there holding a fish. I was like, holy shit. Oh my God. I need to go. I can't it was a lot, but I can't wait to go back. It was, I want to see if it's a thing. Is it me? It can't be me. I don't know. Oh, my eye's twitching. Oh, yeah, boy. Stop your fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change the world, so do it. Yeah, do it. You cancer crybaby. Take a shot. Take your shot, kids. Take 12. Take one. Don't take 12. Take one. Okay, maybe 2. And then move on. It doesn't have to be alcohol. Take your shot. Don't shoot it many, many times. If you can't make it, then don't do it. Don't, just move on. Yeah, that's another way of looking at that. The non-alcoholic way of looking at that card there. Skittles. Just tasting the rainbow. The rainbow. That's what I thought. The predator fish. That's what I was thinking. I was looking for sharks, or much, much, much bigger fish, or something super scary. Or I was looking for a Sharknado. I don't know what I was looking for. I was like, why are they so frantic? Like, this is not natural. It didn't seem natural. And so automatically I'm like, should we get out of here? I think we should get out of here. Let's swim back. We just got here, but let's go. Because we were looking for sand dollars. Sand dollars are on the banks. They're really there's a ton of them out there. Y'all wouldn't believe it. You just scoop up the sand and you've got 3 sand dollars in your hands. It was awesome. It was freaking cool. But I just went back to the beach and started digging up shells. I got a whole jar of all these shells. These are all from the beach trip. Look at them all. Aren't they great? I was just sitting on the shore, digging all these suckers up. It was fun. I gotta go back. I love them. Girl, if it was dolphins, I'd be sitting right there waiting to catch a fin. I'd be waiting to catch a dorsal fin so I could go swimming like Ariel. I was about to be Ariel. If you got a dolphin swim by, I'm hanging on because we're about to have fun. I know they're friendly. We could have a whole experience. And I'll have a pet dolphin. Oh, could you imagine? That's what I need. I need a pet dolphin. Mm-hmm. Oh, you said that's neat, and I thought neat was here. I was like, hi, neat. That's funny. I almost said hi, neat. 919 took you 1 or 2 shots. Uh-oh. No. He found a shucked oyster shell. Interesting. Interesting. That is interesting. I found closed clams before. I leave them alone because it's still alive. And the sand dollars, I didn't take them out because they're still alive. I just wanted to look at them, and they were like moving and stuff. It was cool. An alive sand dollar, they're freaking awesome. They have all their little feelers in there, and they're like starfish. We're picking up starfish out there too, and they have like a billion little feet underneath them, and they like use them to like walk. Dude, they're freaking cool. It was so fun. I love the beach. I love the ocean. It was so fun. My soul is connected there. You are the best thing to ever happen to you. You are the best thing that could have ever happened to you. Okay? Go easy on your ass. Buy your own damn drink. Right? They are not the best thing that ever happened to you. That experience wasn't like the best that you're ever going to get. That car was not the best car you're ever going to have. That house is not your dream house. Okay? You are the best thing that ever happened to you. Period. Get the fuck out of your own head. Get into your heart. It misses you. We spend a lot of time up here, right? Thinking, remembering, worrying, analyzing, overanalyzing, overthinking. Right? But your heart is a place that feels natural. This is a place that can guide you through the experience without taking you every other place other than the moment. The feeling, your heart, that's in the moment. That's a present feeling. Your heart needs you to be in the moment. Okay. You need some fucking yoga in your life. I'm just going to cuss it y'all for a little bit. Don't mind me. It's just the message. You need some yoga in your life. I've been meditating like crazy, but I really do feel like I need to get more physical. I'm going to get more physical with my job, but I'm going to need to. Last time I went into this job, I started exercising more, doing like heavy power walks and elliptical machines and such. I do miss my yoga. My body's been very sore. So if your body's sore, if you're feeling clenched, if you're feeling very ungrounded, yoga is a fantastic way to open yourself back up and to feel more fluid. Okay. Feeling more fluid, adaptively fluid. In our heads. BRH. Nerd alert. Some good shit is about to happen. Some good shit's about to happen. Don't let your issues fuck it up. Okay. Don't be so distracted or so overtly consumed with things that don't matter that you can't be appreciative of where you're trying to be led or what you are meant to experience or what is coming from where you've been. This is a matter of changing your perspective on the experience, of knowing that something didn't happen to you, it happened for you. Okay, it happened for you. So don't let your issues and your inability to process it in the correct way mess up your ability to receive the blessings that are meant to come in. Mm. I'm just gonna back in the holster. Got an issue, get a tissue. She said, I had to get a little head sass. Yes. Stop obsessing. Like, oh my God, stop obsessing already. Why are you so obsessed with me? Boy, I want to know. You're not the fucking center of the universe. You're not. You're not. We all have our perception, we have our own reality. It is the only place we are available to perceive a reality from, but you're not alone. And it's not about you. Don't you love saying that to people? It's not about you. Ooh, yes. I've had that said to me one time in my life. I was very drunk. I was very drunk and I was having a fit, a very misplaced fit. The timing was awful. And God bless her, my best friend just turned around and goes, "It's not about you." And I was like, I'm going to kick you in the butt later when no one else is around. You bitch. But it was true. Man, I loved her. She snapped me back. She is so good. She's so good. She got her, my friend Kylie, she got her degree. She got a full-on degree in family counseling. Isn't that funny? We're all going there. Us party girls all became counselors. Yeah. Uh-oh. If shit's going down with your job, reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. You know what I mean? There's so many people that will sit in that and feed it and fester it and put themselves through misery just for the sake of longevity, when in fact it's actually a message from universe. A lot of arbitrary BS is being presented to us a lot of times to help us get the message. And if you don't get the message, that's when those death cards and tower card moments happen, because universe is just trying to nudge you to make a very sound decision, to be aware of singles, to be aware of your energy. And if you're not aware of your energy and you're fighting your energy, universe comes along and makes it very apparent. That's when we have those other moments and we're like, ooh, because our ego is such a snippy little snot. Isn't it? Snippy little snot, you rebel. That's my doggy. This is my baby. And this is her mentality. That's my dog, and that's her motto. You too? You'll have that in common? Baller. Balla. Shot caller, 20-inch blades on the Impala. Welcome back. All right. Spirit always puts and takes things in your life for a reason. Always. Always, always, always. And sometimes we don't even know the why. Sometimes you don't even know why, which is the real pisser of it. But if you're sitting around fretting about it, you don't got enough going on. Honestly. Honestly, if you're stuck in a moment, you need more to do. There's plenty of other places to put that energy. Need help doing that? See my page for mentorships. I'll be happy to get you there. I did it in record time. I'm amazing. No, I was kidding. Just kidding. Oh, shoot. I'm funny as hell. I know that. I do crack myself up. Okay, enough about me. I love y'all. Is that good? Is it good for you? Did you enjoy yourselves? I enjoyed it. An hour and a half. Thank 'em, Ewans. Yes. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, guardians. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. It's cool hanging witches. Thank you for being here. I tell you what, and this is all. This is the only place I can go. This is all I can do. This is all I can do. Is this right here? So until the 15th, this is all I'm gonna be doing, and then after then, I'm still gonna stick to just the TT and the YT. That's pretty much it. I don't even know if I can edit anymore. But you are. You're my collective. Are you a male witch or a warlock? That's the important thing to ask. Fred, are you a male witch or are you a warlock? Ramon. Yes. Look at you, Ramon, you mind reader. He must be a warlock. Are you a warlock or are you a male witch? Now there's both. You going to be a warlock? Do y'all know the difference? Riddle me this, Batman. Let me ask ChatGTP. Let's see. I typed without looking at the keyboard. Did y'all see how nerdy I am? I'm a nerd. Do you love it? Do you love it? ChatGTP. Yes. You're a Frederick? You're a man witch? Arr, making me hungry. Take a big old messy sloppy. I got some sloppy joes for you. I make some extra sloppy for you. That's from Billy Madison. Extra sloppies for you. A witch is a gender neutral term in modern witchcraft. Both men and women who practice witchcraft can be called witches. Most modern Wiccans, pagans, and witches, regardless of gender, prefer the term witch because it honors the reclaiming of the word from historical persecution. Using witch for both men and women reflects equality and inclusivity in most contemporary spiritual practices, which is what I am all about. Pardon the pun, which is what I am, which is, get it? A warlock traditionally was a derogatory term coming from the Old English warloga, meaning oath breaker or traitor, and was often used to describe someone who betrayed their coven. In Scottish folklore, it was sometimes used to refer to a male practitioner of dark magic or sorcery. In pop culture TV, where all current social media education comes from, which is the television, movies, or books, warlock has been romanticized and is used simply to mean a male magic user, but many in the witchcraft community avoid it because of its negative historical baggage. This is why I changed my name from hippie gypsy reader to conscious soul reader, was for that very thing. I was attempting to take a derogatory term and make it cute, but I was being attacked for my name just because people love to hate. And then since it was taking away from the message, so I just changed the name because people are focusing on the wrong stupid thing, because everybody loves to attach to negativity and feed it energy and keep it alive, when in fact the context of certain words is meant to be taken into a different form and meant to heal the negative context of said word, with the refusal of current circumstances completely negating that opportunity. Everybody loves to hate. They love to negate. People are addicted to trauma, man. It's crazy to me how wildly addicted to trauma people are. People fall in love with their trauma. They carry it around. They victimize themselves by it. They, you know, familiarize themselves with it. They are deeply impacted by it. They research it. It becomes a part of them. So to give that up and to honor a new belief system is difficult. It's difficult for a lot of people that are locked in that negative lack mentality. It sucks. It's painful. It is comforting. I know it is. Hello, Juanita. Welcome in. Grand evening, grand rising, grand afternoon, wherever in the world you are. Good to see you. It is comfort. Absolutely. It's a comfort level completely. Oh, the bruja and brujo. See, I know those as well. It's just a different language, right? It's just Spanish or Latin. Oh, darling, you're in the right place. This is I Love Boat. This is the Soul Family. Welcome. We're glad to have you here. Uncomfortable to not be in the trauma. Yes, because we become so familiar with it, especially if you were raised in it. If you were raised in a broken home or with parents that fought or with a very troubled parent or grandparent or caregiver or situation where you're in, this constant state of awareness, to be in a normal situation feels chaotic. It feels uncomfortable. And a lot of people are attached to that trauma until you identify it and understand it and work to resolve it. It's something that you will be drawn to and almost, in a sense, recreate for a sense of familiarity, to a sense of self sabotage. A lot of people will do that because they're so connected to their trauma. They're so connected to it. So they'll go into their current situations and just create craziness. It's like the people who will accuse their partner constantly of cheating, which makes your partner who's not cheating think you're cheating because you're accusing them of cheating. But really, that whole idea came from you seeing it somewhere. Therefore, you grabbed a hold of that idea and found some way to make it yours. And then you started feeding it energy. And then you start self sabotaging your situation by focusing on something negative. That's how it happens. It's 90% of the time. It's crazy. People are so crazy. Many, many sweet blessings and returns to you, Juanita. What's your sign, girl? Do you know your top three? Do you know your birth chart? Peace is unsettling when you're used to chaos. Oh, for sure. Keo, fantastic. Oh, no, we were already speaking Spanish. Ramon was speaking Spanish. And I was telling him how it's demasiado. Hablo poquito. Hablo con los niños porque entiende que me diga por perro no más. I don't know that much. That's from high school. I know a little bit. I do well. Spanish-speaking people are always impressed by me. But I'm not fluent at all. It is fantastic. 72. I'm 78. Welcome to the right box. Welcome to the correct box, girl. A Leo. I love Leo. Oh, I love Leo. Yes, especially August Leo. I love August Leos. Very cool. You're almost a Virgo. Interesting. You dissect it now and then? Okay. When I had a drink. Thank you. Thank you. Cha-ching. Thank you so much for that super chat. I love those. Heart bubbles. Raised in a very traumatic childhood. Met your ex-husband that became a DV situation. Met your now husband, and it's weird when he shared all of his passwords with me for no reason. I know, right? Yeah. Like clarity, transparency, an actual healthy connection. You don't trust it, right? You're just like, you're kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop. If you've always been in something that feels familiar, it's crazy. It's wild. Thank you so much for your support. Absolutely. You little kitty cat. He's right here. This is him. Hello. Oh, right. Yeah. I will get some Spanish going. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. It takes years. Yeah, it takes a while. And even still, you will have these little moments where it creeps back up because you'll it comes from a place of insecurity, and that's just human nature. Human nature is to attach to things that, your ego protects you from things that will hurt you or harm you. That's what it does. And if something strikes at your pride and strikes at your ego, it takes a lot to keep that in check. It does. To make sure that your mind, your body, and your soul are in alignment. It's a hard balance to maintain consistently always. Um, the woman who did The Secret, I keep forgetting her name. She was doing a Lewis House podcast, and he was saying something to the effect of, how do you know when you're healed? And she said, when you become very unaffected, when things no longer bother you, and you have sympathy and you have empathy rather than a reaction. When you're not like reactive to what people are saying, but you have sympathy because you understand why they're saying it in the way they're saying it. When somebody lashes out at you, you're not mad at them, you're not reactive, you're sympathetic and empathetic. That's a healed energy, not reactive but empathetic. I was like, damn, that's nuggets right there. That's really interesting to feel that connection to not being triggered and to not reacting and not going to a place that feels familiar, that feels protective, you know, trusting the experience. Scary. It's scary. It's scary to trust because you've been burnt by you before, you know. Now I get a text in the middle of the night from work and I'm like, turn off your phone, please. I know, right? Yeah. Yeah. I am that way. I'm that way until I'm not. And then I just know for a fact that everything popping up is something nefarious. It's gotta be. Until I get that one little inkling of something that adds up. As soon as something adds up, it's gone. It's done. It can't be brought back. It's like once you show me what you're capable of, it's so difficult to get it back. And so yeah, when you're familiar with that and when you're very aware of what it looks like, you're looking for it. It takes a very special person to consistently show up and to consistently provide that secure, safe feeling, to be transparent, to be communicative, to be patient, to be, an overthinker needs an over explainer. There's this kind of balance that kind of leads you into this sense of, feeling okay. So when those thoughts come up, the thoughts are not real. Yeah, trauma responses. Yep. You're reacting to the experience and you have to have control over your emotions, not the experience. Exactly. That's awareness. And awareness is a superpower. Like knowledge is a superpower. Awareness is a superpower. Accountability is a superpower. And a lot of people think that it's weakness to have accountability, to take ownership of something and implement change. People are like, oh yeah, see how I called you out. And it's like, actually that person is better than you because they're focusing on implementing character building qualities versus honing in on a negativity and feeding that idea, feeding that one moment instead of focusing on the bigger picture. It's crazy. It's wild. Once you start to see it, and then you can't help but like become in love with, the opportunity to continue to grow, to continue to be even more aware. It's like an invitation to being the best possible version of yourself. And dare I say, better than those around you, which, we all trying to do anyway. No. True relationship should be blessed. Transparency is, yep. Transparency is very strong foundation for sure. For, for sure. They got a lot of stuff now. I I'll go on these I go on these little rabbit holes and I will find like, okay, so here's how you find out if they're hiding something. And they will have all these like sneaky apps that will hide stuff in there. They gave all these things. They're like, because women are naturally find outologists, right? Very, very research able, very capable of researching, like very capable. And I found this one video showing like all the things to look for, where to go, where to look, all the secret stuff. It was interesting. It was very interesting. I was like, dang. Well, it's a good thing I am not going to be in a relationship anymore. And also if I'm ever in another relationship, my person's not going to have social media. They're just not going to have it. That's not the direction I'm heading in life, is somebody else who's like online and talking to a bunch of people. Like, that's not the future. That's not the look I'm building. So God, I spent the last 2 weeks not even going on social media at all. Not at all. At all. I didn't flum through it. I didn't look at videos. I didn't sit and check on my friends. Nothing. And sometimes I'll sit and like make myself tired, and I'll get stuck in these little loops of education and video content. But I've just, every time I pick my phone up, I'm like, ugh. It turns me off instantly, feeling the phone in my hand. I put it down. I'm like, yeah, let me just do something else. Let me just do something completely not what I do. It's been great. It's been like a vacation. I love it. It's nice. Insert yucky eyes, she says. Natalia, she says, I rolled my eyes so hard, I got a headache. I was like, She's like, yeah, right. Making you nauseous? Yeah. It can. Show can. All right, my darlings. All right, my babies. Oh, it's almost 10. I gotta call my mama. Dang, it's hot in here too. No yucky eyes. I know. We have an issue with eyeballs. I don't like big eyes. I don't like creepy eyes. I don't like pickles. I don't. After that, I'm good. I'm pretty good around all that. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal. Mm-mm. All right, kids. I'm going to go call my mama. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I hope y'all got something out of my rambling. I didn't do much reading, but I did a lot of rambling. So I hope something impactful was said. I hope we got something out of the conversation. I hope y'all felt very enlightened. I know I do. I love y'all's energy. As much as y'all think I help you, y'all help me so much in return. I enjoy your company. I enjoy the ability to make sense of the channeling messages that I get, to be able to put them somewhere. So thank you. I'll see y'all all again very soon. I this is all I can do. You're all I got. So I gotta give you all I got. Giving you the best that I got, baby. We're going a reef rub. Or is that Anita Baker? I think that's Anita Baker. We're going Anita Baker. Giving you the best that I got. Good night. My darling soul family, I love each and every single one of you. Thank y'all so much for showing up and showing out each and every time. For those of you who are new, I appreciate you. If you're watching the replay, put replay in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe so you miss all the opportunity to catch me live or my video content. Do consider joining the Soul family, as it is a very affordable way to get exclusive content just for you. Soon we will do member only lives. So you want to consider becoming a member of the Soul family so that you will not miss out on all of our shenanigans and hoopla and haha and kiki and tt and pop pop and outside antics. Anyway, big love, kids. Sleep well. Have a beautiful day. Make good choices. I miss you always. Midday, girl, enjoy your lunch. It helped tonight. I ramble away. Mwah. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.